I'm making the Indominus Rex habitat. Yeah. I just really don't know what to do. Gonna make some things though. So. Alright. I'm gonna do that later. I'm gonna finish that later because I kind of want to make a canyon. I just think it'd be cool to have like a canyon, something in it. Maybe a Velociraptor. Why can't I just add water? That's weird. I'm a naive American. I have a story that one time at Isaiah's house, there was this retard, and like, I was filming him because it was funny because he was saying stupid stuff, and then he like told on me. It was so funny. And I kept recording him anyways and didn't even do anything, and then he tried to take my phone. I'm gonna post that video soon of it. So, yeah. I encounter a lot of retards on, well, just usually anywhere. And also, Isaiah's brother, I hate him. He's called Elijah. And so, like, he always, like, here's the thing. He never gets punished. Like, never. So, like, he thinks he can do whatever he wants. But, so, he's always rude to me. So, one time, when he was 2, okay, you have to, he was 2, alright, and when I was 2, I was a nice kid. I didn't really do anything. I said thank you, I opened doors for people, even though it was very hard. But when Elijah was 2, he kept trying to take my Nintendo Switch. And then I told him, no, you can't have my Nintendo Switch. And he was like, and so he kept trying to steal it from me. So I, like, pushed him out of the way. And then he started crying. So, yeah. And I've hated that kid ever since. Now he's 4, but he's still a little crybaby and yells at me when I kick him off my Minecraft world for breaking stuff. He's like, ah! Like, it's so funny. And then I just look at Isaiah, at Isaiah and his sister. I'm like, and I laugh, because he's a retard. But, yeah. Also, there's this one kid. Wait, no, I'm not gonna tell this. But I wonder what other retard stories that I have. Oh yeah, Aiden. There's this kid in 4th grade. His name was Aiden Haneykish. And I said his last name was one word because it had like one of those connecting like line things in their name. You know what I'm talking about. I forget what it's called. And so I said his last name was one word because it was like. And also he was like fat. He was like. He can't weigh 200 pounds, I swear to God. And everyone else in the school hated him also. And one time, he touched girls' private parts. And then he had to sit away from the rest of the class. It was so funny, and I looked at him and I was like, why'd you do that? And he was like, I didn't! And I was like, then why did like 50 girls say that? That's what he said. And he's just an absolute retard. But, yeah. He definitely has millennial parents that let him do whatever he wants. Because that's what millennial parents do. They just let their kids do whatever. They're like, like when, like if their kid punches someone, and like they go tell on their mom, they're like, oh, well, he was just playing around. I'm sure he didn't mean it. And then the frickin' Gen X mom's like, he punched my son in the face. What are you talking about? But yeah, so that's what millennial parents are usually like. Some millennial parents are actually good discipliners. I'm gonna discipline my kids if I ever have any. Because only if they do something bad, though, obviously. Because if they don't, then I have no reason to punch them, and that would be abuse. But, yeah. So, I personally think that Isaiah's parents are millennial parents, but Isaiah's a good kid. Elijah, no. Evelyn, I mean, it's Isaiah's sister, by the way. Evelyn's like, she's a bit rude sometimes, but she's fine. Whatever. I can't really be talking anyways, because when I was 9, I was completely rude. But the people that I was rude to, they deserved it. Especially Aiden. Also, now in 5th grade, this was last year. Well, like, it's not last year because it's summer right now, but like in 5th grade there was like these 2 girls. One of them was an absolute retard and was scared of everything and was rude to every single boy in the class for no reason. And then the other one was this goblin-looking creature with, person with, like, she always roasted me about my teeth when her teeth looked like freaking buck teeth. Her parents are probably too poor to afford braces. Mine aren't, and I have braces and my teeth are straight. And her roasts are like, you look like a door cheek. And she looks like a goblin, so she can't really be saying anything. And just so you guys know, I'm only rude to people that are rude to me. Or my friends, or... yeah. So... and she's always rude to... everyone's rude to this one kid, and I don't understand why. His name's Sean. He's like an actually nice kid. and everyone's rude to him for like no reason. I think it's because well, he used to be in the school with this one kid, and he got bullied, and this one kid got bullied by this kid named Dayton, and so he bullied Dayton, and Dayton was like one of the popular kids, so now everyone's rude to him. And I don't get it, because I would do the same thing if I was Sean. Sean doesn't deserve that. One time, this kid called Colton was being rude to him. This is a funny story. So this kid named Colton was being rude to him. And just so you know, his brother, his like twin brother or something, is like handicapped. And so he said, "You better stop talking to me like that before I put you in a wheelchair like your brother." It was so funny, man. To be honest, Colton deserved that because he was being rude.
Talk about the thrill of the chase, but if you got one of these on your tail, you'll soon become the kill of the chase. This right here is the Atrociraptor, a truly tenacious hunter, and it is simply relentless. At least, that's what I'm told. I don't intend to find out firsthand.
But yeah, that Colton kid, he's not rude anymore. I don't know what set him off that time, but he's not rude to anyone really. He used to be. Then when that happened, he's kind of just stopped being rude to everyone. I don't know. But I don't really have a right to call anyone out for being rude because I was a complete, well, I can't say it because I'm a kid, but, you know, I'm not rude anymore. I'm actually kind of quiet to everyone now because I just don't really want to talk to anyone in my class except for my friends. And so everyone thinks I'm weird because of that, and I don't get it. Because, like, there's plenty of other people that do that, and you're, like, friends with them, so I don't get it. Somebody said, "Yeah, Roman's a quiet kid. I think AK-47 in your backpack." Said something like that. I don't know. All the kids now are super cringy because they use freaking curse words, and they think they're cool because of that, and it just sounds cringy. If you guys know what I mean, like if you have kids that do that at your school, understand that they're so cringy. Like, to me, they're like, "You're an iPhone, you're good," and they use them wrong too. Like they say, I'm not trying to offend anyone here, but they say faggot. Like, "You're a faggot." And it's just, like, and I asked them, "Do you even know what that means?" And I, "Stop asking me that, it's so cringy." And so they're using a word and they don't even know what it means. Absolute retards. You know? And, like, so they're rude to everyone. I don't understand why, to be honest. Because they're weirdos, too. I see. Oh, he's content and good. Oh, never mind. But every kid that I know that uses swear words and think they're cool for using them, they're just absolutely cringy. Like, and they have like 5 friends anyway, so Actually, they're the popular kids. I don't get it. Like, all the popular kids at my school are absolutely just freaking cringy, man. This one kid named Alice, absolute retard, by the way, and she's like, she used to get mad at people because they were better than her in this game called, like, Gaga Ball or something. And she got mad at people just because they beat her in that game. Sore loser. If I was ever a sore loser in the Gaga Ball, it was for a joke. If I threw the ball up, it was a joke, man. I was like, it's just a joke. I just say it's just a joke, and they're like, then why did you? You would. You're so weird, man. You're so weird. And I just hate them. Anyway. But, yeah. I kind of deserved being rude to in 4th grade. Because I was kind of rude to anyone that ever said anything to me. Like, said anything rude. I kind of deserved it, though, so never mind. If you're someone that's at my school watching this, just know, like, I don't know. But for someone that's gonna go into baseline next year, that's the school I'm gonna go to. And just so you know, yeah, those are all the complete retards at my school. Because I live in, yeah. Oh, content now. This guy looks cool. He looks, I don't see him. He looks fine. But, yeah. I have escapes on those, so I don't think they'd get out. Oh no, the gate's opening. Oh wait, I need to save the game first. I wonder what's gonna happen. Dinosaur threat. Oh. Yeah, they're all ready. I need to make bunkers around here. I have to, because I think the Atrociraptors can get over this wall. But they're content, and I have escapes on those, so I don't think they'd ever want to escape. A lot of people don't understand, you know, in Jurassic Park, how there's a concrete wall. People always say, how is that there? Well, I'm gonna explain. So there's like a feeder, and it's like on top of a hill that the T-Rex has to climb up to get the goat. And the rest of the hill where it's flat is the concrete wall. So, yeah. And as you can see in Jurassic Park, they're on a different side. They're not where the car went through the thing. And where the T-Rex broke out is different than where the car fell down. So the T-Rex cannot defy the laws of physics. No. But yeah, if you want more stories about absolute retards at my school, just comment down below. Well, not at my school, just retards, I guess. Because I have a lot of stories about them.